Hi, it's Miss Adrienne from Herrick District Library. You might have seen me at the North Branch Library, the one with the lighthouse. And I'm here with a virtual story time for you. This one has a lot of things about friends and those special people that we just love. So to start off, I'm going to begin with our hello song. This is the way we like to start our virtual story times. We're going to say hello. This is sign language for hello. Friends. It's like your fingers are hugging each other. It's time, you can point at your wrist, to say, like you're following the words out of your mouth, to say hello. Ready? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Welcome. Now, this first song, we're going to get some wiggles out. Are you ready to get some wiggles out? So you have to listen very carefully. We're going to wiggle. Show me your best wiggle. And we're going to wiggle, and then we'll stop. You think you can do that? Okay, here's how the song goes. Follow along. Here we go. We wiggle and stop. We wiggle and stop. We wiggle and stop. Did you stop? Sometimes it's hard to stop wiggling, right? Now let's try it with something else. This is one of those songs that you can do a lot of different things with it. So we could stomp our feet. Can you stomp and stop? That's a tricky one because they sound the same, but a little different. Stomp and stop. They're very close. One has a sound before the p at the end. Stomp. What makes that sound? M. There's an M in the word stomp. Here we go. Ready? Let's stomp. We stomp and we stomp and we stop. We stomp and we stomp and we stop. We stomp and 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 we stop. How about, let's do a really silly one. You can tickle and stop. And if you have a friend nearby, maybe you could tickle each other. Are you ticklish? Especially in the neck. Yeah, and the armpits. Here we go. We tickle and stop. We tickle and stop. We tickle and stop. Did you stop? Are you still giggling a little bit? Maybe, yeah. Whew, okay. Now that we've gotten our wiggles out, we have a song about friends. And these friends, we are going to use our fingers to show their friendship. So here is how it goes. We're going to first use our pointer fingers, and we're going to bring one of them over from the left and one from the right. You can copy me. Then they meet in the middle and they dance all night, and they make up a dance called the whoop-de-doo. And then they walk away. Those two, 1, 2. And we're going to continue that song with more of our fingers. Are you ready? Okay. One from the left and one from the right. They met in the middle and they danced all night. They made up a dance called a whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. Then they walked away, bye-bye, those two. Now what comes after 1, 2? Here we go. And the dance that these two make up is called the Snips Galore. What does that remind you of? It's like scissors. This can be kind of hard to do with our fingers. You do that? Here we go. 2 from the left and 2 from the right. They met in the middle and they danced all night. They made up a dance called the Snips Galore. Snip, 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 snip. Then they walked away, bye-bye, those 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of fingers there. Now what comes after 2? 1, 2, 3. Here we go. And this dance is called the finger mix. You mix your fingers up. 3 from the left and 3 from the right. They met in the middle and they danced all night. They made up a dance called the finger mix. Mix, 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 mix. Then they said goodbye, bye-bye, and they walked away. Those 6. There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. What kind of dance do you think the 4 do? This one's an interesting one. We're going to do bend and straight. Can you make them straight? Bend and straight. 4 from the left and 4 from the right. They met in the middle and they danced all night. They made up a dance called the bend and straight. Bend, straight, bend, straight. Those, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 8. Then they waved goodbye, bye-bye, and they walked away. Those 8. Now, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this dance, when the 5 come out, they make up a dance, and they clap, and clap, and clap. That's an easy one. You ready? 5 from the left and 5 from the right. They met in the middle and they danced all night. They made up a dance called the clap and clap and clap and clap and clap again. Then they waved goodbye, bye-bye. Then they walked away. Those 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. So many fingers. That's a good one. Now, let's keep on going with something a little different. I have a silly song that involves some friends. This one you might find in the ocean. And some people might be a little afraid of it. They have some sharp teeth. What is it? It's a shark. Oh my. Now, I have a song that is quite silly, and I'm not feeling very afraid. I'm feeling pretty brave. So I'm going to put the shark on my head. And there is a song about putting things on your head. So if you like this song, you can actually make it about a lot of different things. That's the great thing about it. So here's how it goes. You'll start with the person who has the thing on their head. So this is another good one to play with friends. So I'm Miss Adrienne. So we're going to sing about what I have on my head. Miss Adrienne has a shark on her head. Are you ready? Miss Adrienne's got a shark on her head. Miss Adrienne's got a shark on her head. Miss Adrienne's got a shark on her head. And she keeps it there all day. Can you imagine if I kept it there all day? Now, what else could I put on my head? This works best for animals or things that have short names. So what else might have a short name? I found a bird. It's a type of bird, and you might see it at nighttime. They don't like to come out during the day. What kind of bird is this? It's an owl. See the owl? They can be a little shy sometimes. They have very good eyesight, which is why they come out at night. They can see at night. Now, you think he'll stay on my head? Oh boy. Here we go. So now Miss Adrienne has an owl on her head. Oh boy, it's staying. Here we go. Miss Adrienne's got an owl on her head. Miss Adrienne's got an owl on her head. Miss Adrienne's got an owl on her head. And she keeps it there all day. Thank you, owl. That was very nice. Now, what else? Let's do one more. Another animal with a short name. We've had a shark and an owl. How about, what else do I have? Oh, this one is also white, kind of like the owl, but it's very small. It's also very shy. And sometimes they like to eat cheese. Here's a mouse. Hello, mouse. It's a cute little mouse. So I could put a mouse on my head. Now you could do this with stuffed animals. You could do it with a sock. You could put a sock on your head and sing about it. Let's sing about Miss Adrienne has a mouse on her head. You ready? Miss Adrienne's got a mouse on her head. Miss Adrienne's got a mouse on her head. Miss Adrienne's got a mouse on her head. And she keeps it there all day. Oh no! I guess I didn't keep it there all day, did I? It jumped right off. That silly little mouse. Aw, thank you, mouse. And since we just had some fun with a silly animal, we are going to wind down a little bit. And I told you we were talking a lot about friends and special people, and that was a good song we could sing with a friend because you could take turns putting silly things on your head. This next one involves some sign language. And it's one that you can also change around in a lot of different ways. So this one is called May There Always. And this in sign language is always. So we're going to first sing the original version, which involves mama and daddy. So those are some special people. And then we'll change it around a little bit to be about our friends. So here's how it goes. May there always be sunshine. There's our sunshine. It's shining down on us. May there always be blue skies. It's like you're pointing at the sky. May there always be Mama. That's Mama in sign language. May there always be me. And you can point at yourself for me. Those are all very important things, aren't they? But there are so many other wonderful things we could sing about. So instead of saying Mama this time, let's sing family. Can you sing family? There we go, family. So it's like you take your thumb and your pointer finger, you join them together, and you make a big circle, like you've got a special circle around your family. You ready? So we'll do, may there always be sunshine. May there always be blue sky. May there always be family. May there always be me. Here we go. May there always be sunshine. May there always be blue skies. May there always be family. May there always be me. Let's change it one more time. We've been talking about friends. So instead of saying family this time, let's say friends. We know that sign. May there always be sunshine. May there always be blue skies. May there always be friends. May there always be me. Very good. And now that we have sang that song, I'm just going to give you a little bonus here. When I first learned that song, I also learned it in Russian, which is a different language altogether, but it uses those same signs. So I wonder, as I sing this, if you will be able to tell what I'm singing about. Are you ready? Прусвутикда будет солнце, прусвутикда будет небо, прусвутикда будет мама, прусвутикда буду я. Could you tell what that means? Yes, it was just like the English version. Yeah, it's pretty great when you can learn a new language and be able to tell what it means. Now, we're going to wrap up a little bit here. I'm going to teach you a good way to calm your breathing. If you feel really, really, really excited, but maybe you need to calm down a little bit, there are some ways that we can use our breathing to make our bodies feel calm. And that's helpful, especially when you're trying to get ready for bed or get ready for a quiet something or other, maybe a wind down time. Maybe it is time for your bedtime reading. Now this ball is pretty cool. It gets really big. Woo! Now when I make it big, I want you to put your hand on your tummy, and when it gets big, push out your tummy as you breathe a big breath in. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, and then are you ready to let it out? And did your tummy go down when you breathed out? Let's try that again. Good. One more time. Excellent. I feel so calm now. We've had a lot of fun today, and now it is time to say goodbye to our friends. We're going to sing that same song we sang at the beginning, but instead of saying hello to our friends, we're going to say goodbye. Here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. We'll see you next time.